ukgirlinsf here with another video on LPs this time, and they're all my, not all, I have a lot, but these are some of my Elvis LPs that I wanted to share with you. Now, you might not be a fan of Elvis's, and that's okay, but you might be interested in seeing these very old LPs. So RCA, as you know, was his record label, and a lot of LPs were issued that were based on his films, and this is the Easy Come, Easy Go film. And I mean, it wasn't that good, to be honest. I mean, come on, we're talking Elvis here. They were fluff. I mean, he did have the potential to be a great actor, and he did shine in some of his earlier movies, but then they just became pop, candy floss movies, and they took advantage. And I could go on and on and on, but I'm not going to. But anyway, so this is Easy Come, Easy Go. And my favorite track on here is the first one, Come On Everybody, up-tempo number. Very good album. And then, of course, I can't show you any without showing you a Christmas one. And this costs 79 pence in England. These are all English LPs, by the way. Actually, I tell a lie. There's one Japanese one in here that I'm going to show you in a minute. So this was his Christmas one. And there's some great Christmas songs on here. And let me see, A Portrait in Music. Now this is a great one because it has his signature on it. I mean, it's not the original, of course, it was mass produced. And then you have the back that shows some of his other albums. But what I like about this is you can open it up, and it has all the blurb. And then has this inside. Whoops, that's a bit cumbersome. But it shows all his best-selling albums, so that's a really great reference to have. Let's take it out, actually, and have a look. And when you deal with these, you kind of grab hold of them by being very careful, because you don't want to get fingerprints on your albums, the vinyl. So this is it. Some nice little songs on there. I mean, I saw a thing on the BBC the other day of these teenagers looking at old albums, because the report was on vinyl making a comeback, but it never went away in my household. But these teenagers apparently had never seen vinyl. I couldn't believe it. I don't know if it was a setup for the camera or they really hadn't seen vinyl. But I thought, oh my God, you kids, where have you been? And then, well, they weren't born back then, but there you go. This one was a great one that they released after he got out of the army. I love this album. And it's a firm favourite of fans because there are some wonderful songs on here, and a lot of them are bluesy. And a lot of people don't realise, but Elvis sung everything, or almost every genre type of music. And he was very good at blues. And there's some great songs on here. Dirty, Dirty Feeling, Such a Night, It Feels So Right. I mean, these are all bluesy numbers. Really, really good. Now, this is the Japanese one I was telling you about. He was very, very famous in Japan. The Japanese loved him. And of course, they were some of the most dedicated fans in the world. And here we have a siren, so I'm going to stop for a minute. You can't even do a video without a siren interrupting. But anyway, this, like I said, he was very, very famous in Japan and they loved him. And there is so much Japanese memorabilia out there, but this is the only Japanese LP I have. And look, you can see all the writing in the back, on the back, in Japanese as well. And what else do we have here? Oh, this is my favourite Elvis LP. It is absolutely brilliant in my opinion, and marked a turning point from some of the horrible film songs that he did. I mean, some of them were good, but some of them were just, no. But this marked a new beginning for him, and it is absolutely brilliant. From Elvis in Memphis. And in fact, a lot of the critics, music critics of the day, said the same thing, that this was a really groundbreaking LP, and it's just brilliant. Some of the songs on it, and a lot of people say to me, well, what's your favourite Elvis song? It's very hard for me to say. I mean, there are too many, but the one, but to break it down, I always say just one, and that is Long Black Limousine, his version of it. It's not his originally. He did the cover, but it's absolutely brilliant. And so when people say, what's your favourite? That's the one I say. But of course, there are too many favourites. So Elvis in Memphis, if there's only one LP you're going to get to sound out his music, to find out what sort of music he did, I highly recommend this one. Brilliant. And then last but not least, and I really shouldn't show you this one because it's a bootleg. Don't tell anyone. I only have one bootleg. And this is called Rock My Soul. Fantabulous picture. Now, it says a free poster inside. I don't know if I have the actual poster inside. No, I don't. I'm not going to show you the back of it because apparently this is an unauthorized recording. So the people who made it were a bit naughty, I guess. It's a bit like the equivalent of someone going into, say, a Mariah Carey or Carey or whatever you call her, doing going into her concert and then videoing it and then putting an LP out or a CD. So I think that's the equivalent of that. But it's the only one I have, bootleg, but it's really, really good and I love it. Don't tell anyone. I don't want the cops knocking on my door for whatever. Anyway, hope you enjoyed them. Of course, the video is long now. It's nearly 10 minutes, but there's no way I can do a video on Elvis and make it like 2 minutes long. So please check out my other videos and subscribe. And this is ukgirlinsf, sounding out and signing off until the next one. Bye.